Welcome to Fantastic Facts, and today we're looking at all the amazing stuff that plants and nature have to offer. So plant your roots down in a comfy seat, and let's begin. Plants and flowers are obviously really beautiful. We use them to decorate our houses, we buy them for people we love, and we eat them too. But we bet you didn't know that they're really useful in other ways. Plants can actually make it easier for us to stay alive. Certain houseplants absorb toxic chemicals, bacteria, and even airborne dust. Every leaf is like a natural safety net, filtering the air we breathe. Ever heard of aromatherapy? It's a special kind of health treatment which uses natural oils made from plants like chamomile and bergamot to treat stress, anxiety, and even insomnia. Also, trees are everywhere, and they do a lot to help us too. Willow tree bark, when ingested, works a lot like aspirin, helping with pain and headaches. But maybe don't try that at home. Okay, remember that last part where I talked about how great plants are and how helpful they can be? Well, forget that and avoid these plants at all costs. Have you ever heard of water hemlock? It looks pretty harmless at first. In fact, it's often mistaken for parsnip, another plant both perfectly edible and delicious. However, water hemlock produces a chemical called circuitoxin, which can be fatal when consumed. What about oleander? This one's a little like water hemlock, since it doesn't look dangerous. It's often used as a decoration around the house. To put it simply, this is seriously not okay. Oleander emits a chemical that can cause cardiac arrest when digested. And while we're at it, don't eat any castor beans. Although they're used to manufacture castor oil, the bean itself contains ricin, which is extremely deadly. While you're definitely not going to see these plants anytime soon, it's always good to be careful around plants you're not familiar with. So let's review. Some plants are really helpful, others are quite harmful, and others are just plain weird. Introducing the strange case of the corpse flower. This rare plant is gigantic, able to reach up to 12 feet of height in the wild. But why the morbid name, you might ask? Well, to put it bluntly, the corpse flower stinks. When it blooms, it heats up within and carries up waves of an intense, unfathomably bad smell, which has been described as a combination of rotting fish and smelly socks, caused by various chemicals. And, of course, who could forget the infamous Venus flytrap? These guys are really good at one thing in particular, biting. And they're carnivores, since they eat meat, which isn't something that can be said about most plants. They eat beetles, spiders, and ants, attracting them to their doom with a special nectar, then catching them inside their big mouths. Sometimes it takes over a week to digest them, and your mom told you not to play with your food. Yikes. What are some other fantastic facts you'd like us to explore? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fresh, fruitful, and fantastic facts. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to water those plants.